Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ashley Shamise. So today's topic is going to be about high frequency and low frequency relationships. So, what I would define a high frequency relationship: two people in a relationship that are communicating, that are respectful, that are willing to learn from one another. A low frequency relationship would be a lot of fussing, arguing, fighting, immature behavior, trying to malign or hurt somebody in some type of way. That's what I would consider to be low frequency. Low frequency is more negative and high frequency is more positive. However, there is a caveat to this. Just because somebody is higher level frequency does not mean that they're a good person. There are high frequency, high level type people who have narcissistic behavior, who are devious. And then you have low frequency people who may act in a way that is maybe less culturally accepted. However, they may shoot from the hip. They're just not socialized in their delivery of what would be acceptable, right? So with all that being said, I would also relate high level frequency type people to restaurants that sell like organic food or vegan food. It's going to be a lot of quality, right? It's going to have a lot of quality ingredients. It's going to be with less processed chemicals, as opposed to like a low frequency relationship, low frequency conversation, low frequency people. They're a dime a dozen. You know, there's more, you have a greater chance at meeting someone who is low frequency than someone who is high frequency. High frequency takes a lot of discipline. You really have to be disciplined to be high frequency. You have to sacrifice some things. You may have to sacrifice time, your feelings, emotions, relationships, things that you have planned in order to maintain something of a higher functioning. Pretty much low level frequency or low level functioning, you pretty much do everything that you feel you want to do, right? It might be a good feeling, it might not be a good feeling. And sometimes those or even thoughts, every thought that pops in your head is not something that you need to entertain. Of course, we have laws governing our society that if you do certain things, you're going to suffer the consequences of whatever that may be. So at the end of the day, when it comes to low level and high level, I really think it is based on what you are willing to sacrifice, or what you're willing to entertain, right? So say you consider yourself a pretty high frequency, high functioning, high mentality type individual. Well, you're disciplined. There's some type of discipline taking place in your life, as opposed to someone who's lower level frequency. They're not as disciplined. They're risk. I feel like they're more risk takers. They do not count the cost. It's kind of like a here and now versus a what could happen in the future, what could be long term. So higher level frequency, like I said, these people can be negative, but they can also be good. So at the end of the day, it's about the good qualities outweighing the bad. And then what is the weight of the bad, right? Are you willing to befriend somebody who steals from you, but they also stick up for you? What are you willing to put up with? What are you willing to, what are your hard no's, right? What are the things you're willing to put up with, right? So I don't know. I hope this helps. It's kind of like a just sit and talk with you type vid. Anyway, check out my other videos. I just be chilling, just be doing stuff, you know, no uniform on my page. That's why it's called Ashley Shamiz Life, because it's not really concentrated on one type of subject. It's just kind of a little bit of everything. All right, well, it was fun talking to you all, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.